Hey guys, welcome to this video. I'm going to be talking about a game that I've been playing for the last 8 or 9 months, and I've enjoyed my experience playing it. It's called Castle Siege. Specifically, I'm going to talk about my attack strategy in this game. For those of you who haven't played this game, it's similar to Clash of Clans or the old Age of Empires that you used to play on back in the day on your personal computer. So you need to build an empire and then you attack other players in the game. You attack their empires, and when you are successful, you can take a certain number of crowns from them. Similarly, they can also attack you and take crowns from you. At this point, as you can see, I have 631 crowns. It's right here on the top left corner. So to go into my attack strategy, I specifically attack with these two heroes. One is Charles Martel, who you get with the French civilization, and the second one is Conrad the Elder, who is associated with the Byzantines. The special ability of Conrad is that he gives a speed boost to the nearby siege weapons, and the special ability of Charles Martel is that he can taunt, and that causes nearby enemies to target him instead, and also damage against him is reduced when he is taunted. So let's go into one of my attacks. I'm going to show you a replay of one of the attacks that I've done in the past. Here is the attack log. As you can see, I have been mostly successful with all the attacks I've done, unless I've made like a really stupid mistake. So let's go into this one right here against Witchy Leopard 68. As you can see, Witchy Leopard had 166 crowns when I attacked, and I was able to take 13 crowns since I was successful. So let's look at the replay now. So initially I spent some time scouting his empire. This kind of an empire is perfect for my attack strategy, because as you can see, all his towers are very close to his castle, and because I have Charles Martel's taunting ability, he will direct all the fire towards him, and therefore the rest of my troops will be safe and will be able to take down his defenses. So this replay, initially I spent some time scouting his empire, deciding where to attack from, and that is why you can see in the replay nothing is actually happening at this point. So the first thing I do is I try to find where the fire traps are, because they can literally burn your troops to death. So I release my knights here, as you can see, and I will make them go across the boundary of his empire, because that is generally where most players put their fire troops. So I put a knight at that end, and then I put some knights here, and they're gonna traverse the boundary. So as you can see, as soon as I released my knights, I'm being attacked by his defensive troops. Oh, by the way, also you cannot hear any sound here because I have reduced the volume, so okay, you can hear me speaking clearly. But otherwise, there's a bunch of sound effects as well that happen during this game. In fact, let me reduce the volume. Increase the volume a little. So my knights have traversed the whole boundary of his empire, but I was not able to find any fire traps. So it's probably at the here, right? You can see some empty space here. That's where I'm guessing where he has put the fire traps. So I'm going to attack from this side. So as you can see, I have released Charles Martel and he is taunting at this point. And now I'm ready to release the rest of my troops. And also Conrad the Elder. All the siege weapons, the siege rams have been released. And now I'll release Conrad the Elder, who will give them a speed boost. I'm going to talk a little about the composition of my army as well at the end of this video. So we were successful in taking down his outer wall, and now we are pretty much inside his second wall as well. And pretty soon his castle has been destroyed. And Charles Martel is still taunting, so he's directing all the defensive forces and towers a bit towards him, and therefore the rest of my troops have pretty much of a free run at this point and are pretty safe. Of course, his taunt ability will only be effective in this circle that you can see. Outside his circle, his taunt ability is not effective. So you have to be careful about that. So as you can see, most of his defenses are already destroyed. Now it's just a matter of cleaning up here. I see that one of his guard towers still exists and needs to be destroyed soon, because otherwise they're going to output more defensive troops. So I target some of my troops towards the tower, and that goes. So that's pretty much his last line of defense. Now it's just a matter of destroying the remaining resource. I'm already at 74%. I'm going to speed up the rest of the attack replay because there's not much to see. And as you can see, still most of my troops are alive. All the siege rams, most of the siege rams, most of the knights are down. Some of the pikemen are there. And Charles Martel is still alive. That's a very big thing. He can absorb so much damage. There you go. It's 100% destruction, and my attack won. So as promised, now let me talk about the composition of my army in this game. So what I go for is, in fact, I don't think I have any troops trained right now. So I'm going to create it right here. I go for 4 pikemen, 3 archers, 7 ladder invaders. However, most of my army is composed of siege rams, because I used Conrad the Elder special abilities. So these siege rams become way more effective with him as well on my side. And then I use knights as well, major knights. There you go. That's what my army is composed of. Pretty simple, not too complex, not too many different types of troops. That's pretty much all that I wanted to talk about. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Unfortunately, Microsoft is going to be taking this game down in a few weeks. That's what I read in the news. It's going to be around till May the 13th, 2019. Well, all good things have to come to an end. I pretty much enjoyed my time playing this game. Let me know what you guys think. Have you guys also played this game? And if so, what was your attack strategy? If you like this video, please press a thumbs up, the thumbs up button below. Thanks for watching. Take care.